Hi, this is Paul on the road, and I'm Paul. Well, today I'm in Yuma, Arizona at a midnight at the Oasis, and I heard about it from one of my subscribers, Jim and Becky, and they told me about it, so I drove down from Surprise to Yuma to check this thing out. And so far it looks great. You can see the cars behind me, and we're gonna go talk to some of the owners. Quite literally a sea of cars. There's just, I think they estimated over 900 cars at this show. '64 Plymouth Sport Fury 426 Street Wedge. I had a white one of these with a 4-speed in it, 426 Street Wedge with a 4-speed. And the difference between the stage motors, the 426 stage motors, stage 1, 2, and 3, and the street wedge was the stage motors had dual quads, and the street wedge only had a single 4-barrel. And I think it made 340 horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I owned that car.
Oh man, look at it, dusty already. Taxi brunch. Actually, first of all, it's got an AM/FM radio, which is a very rare option.
Factory
AM/FM.
Wow.
Yeah, factory AM/FM.
That must have been one of the first AM/FMs.
Tonight, 46. Tomorrow, partly sunny, 70, winds northwest, negative.
You remember the Vibrasonic radio?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Factory Vibrasonic.
Oh, neat. Yeah. There's a box back here, I think.
Yep, it's back there up under the package.
Yeah, because mine had that. Now
Did it really?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we use. We always put it in.
Yeah. I forgot about that until you mentioned it. There's a switch somewhere.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yes.
It says rear speaker.
Yes,
yeah.
That's it, yes.
So you can adjust rear speaker or adjust the Vibrasonic.
There's the Vibrasonic box there with the wires coming out of it.
69. Yeah, original spare tire.
Wow, and a jack too?
All the stuff.
Those usually get, you know, over time.
No, when I went through the car, we stored all that. And
yeah.
So on. Yeah.
How long have you had this?
Since 93.
93. So I'm in the Gate King booth, and they have a product that I think you might like to see. So
yes.
Okay, let's talk about this, Steve. So what do you got?
So basically, right now, every tailgate in America has a set of cables, and these cables hold your tailgate open. It's a standard feature for every truck. What we did is we took the cables and we got rid of them. We wanted to make something a lot more useful for you as a customer or you as a truck owner. We wanted to give your tailgate the ability to do more than just open and close. So what we did was we created this product called the Gate King. The Gate King's a set of chrome ollie arms. They're built very strong and durable, and they give you now the ability to use it as a cable. You can open your tailgate. They're never going to stretch or fray on you, and you can just go on as your normal business. However, if you want to use your tailgate a little bit more efficiently, if you have a big load, you can now put your tailgate in any position you want, and it locks in place. Mind you, it's really strong. It's weight bearing, so you can put about 1,000 pounds on it without a problem at all. When you're done, let's assume that's the only position you need. You remove your cargo, close your tailgate, and automatically go back to neutral. So it's very easy to use, very consumer friendly. Otherwise, I'll do it on this side. If you're in this position, you need to unload a quad, a dirt bike, or anything else, you take a little pressure off, put it back in its holster, and open it up. No more bungee cord straps or anything, any nonsense that might fall off and so you can lose your cargo. So another great feature about the Gate King is that, let's assume you're in this position, you can open your tailgate, stop it on its way down, set it where you want it, so it won't hit the jack of a trailer. And also, if you're going to hook up a trailer, there's a camera in most of the handles of the tailgate. It'll look right over the top of the trailer hitch. So you have a bird's eye view when you go to hook up. You won't need any.
You don't have to have anybody out there giving you confusing hand signals.
That's right. This is the best way to go. It'll help a lot of relationships.
All right.
So.
And how do they get it?
They can get it at thegateking.com.
The cost from you?
$828.
$228.28.
And here,
Viewers wanted to get one. Could you give them a discount code or
Yeah.
something? If you want to get one of these, go on to gateking.com. Is that it? Thegateking.com. And
Yes.
you'll get 20% off?
Yes.
Very good.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That's all.
57 Ford Ranch Wagon. This I'm not sure what the first year for Ranch Wagon was. The fellow that owns this thinks it might be 56. I'll have to check that because I'm not sure. But this is a 57 Ford Ranch Wagon. '57 Ford retractable. This is Fairline 500, which I know they built them on the Fairline chassis, but I thought they called these Sunliners, the model. I'll have Ferrari 250 GTO replica. If it were a real GTO, it would be worth somewhere in the $60 million range. I think actually 70. I think one sold a few years ago for 70 million. But this is a replica, so you could drive this without worrying too much. I mean, I'm sure the owner would hate to get this thing wrecked, but it would not be a $70 million loss. This is a 1972 International Scout, and it's all original. And this is a thing now in the car show world. What we say is they're only original once, and this is an example of that. Now, I think if I had this, I would buff the paint out and put some clear over it, a matte clear over it, but I would keep the patina. Here's another example of the only original once. Now this thing has been buffed out. I was just talking to the owner and it's not cleared, but he just buffs it out a couple times a year. Now he's getting through the paint in some, up here, he's getting down to metal, so he has to stay on top of it. But yeah, we were talking and I said, you ought to clear it, you know, put a matte clear on it and preserve it, because it looks good in the patina that it's got. Because this is original paint, and it's an Etzel. I think I needed to say that, I guess. Now these are becoming more and more rare. I want you to take note of the doors, the number of doors on this thing. You see there's just a single door on the driver's side, and we go around to the passenger side, and there are 2 doors. So this is known as the 3-door Suburban. They built these for a number of years. I don't remember the year range that they did them. And this is probably a later version. I think this is early 70s. My favorite Oldsmobile from the 50s. This is a 1957 Oldsmobile Rocket 88. Probably has a J2 engine in it under the hood, and the J2 was only made for 2 years, 57 and 58. It was 371 cubic inches with the high lift cam and 3 2-barrel carburetors, also known as tri-power. It made just under 300 horsepower, which was a good amount in 57. There were only a handful of cars that made that kind of power. But what I like about it is that rear window treatment. That was a 1 year only, where they split the back window into 3 pieces and ran a body seam, well, not a seam, but a rib down between the side windows on the back, all the way down through the trunk. I imagine they only did it for a year because it was a nightmare in production. Being a Studebaker guy, I've got to go look at this Lark. Now it's a Lark 6, which means that it originally had the 6-cylinder engine in it, but I'm guessing this thing's been modified. Wait a minute, that's not an inline 6 in there?
No, don't worry, it came out.
1955 Buick Special. Now on the front fenders, those holes, which most people call portholes, Buick called them venti ports. And the Special had 3, the Roadmaster had 4. I don't remember all the different models, but the higher the trim level, the more portholes you had, maximum of 4. So it was either 3 or 4. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you would hit the like and subscribe buttons. Now, I'm going to leave you with a couple of minutes of the Friday night car parade. I'll see you in the next video. Got us a Willys Jeepster and a Falcon wagon. Yeah. The Ferrari GTO, oh my goodness. I don't know if that's real or not. That's $1 million car if it's real. Ferrari GTO. Worth probably 3 to 5 million, something like that, if it's a real one. They make their kits available, but that looked like a real one. Just makes such nice. coming. That's a Studebaker. Oh, it's a Chrysler. Oh, I thought that was a Studebaker. I got it wrong. Mark the date. Pontiac Tempest, not a GTO, but the GTO was based on the Tempest platform. Daytona Coupe. Oh, that was not a Daytona Coupe. That was a Super B. GTO that I guess didn't make the line. There's a Bronco. There's a couple of them. I imagine they frown on that. PTOs, or did they come back around? No, I think these were different. '57 wagon, not a Nomad. We got passed by a Pontiac Safari wagon earlier, which I thought they were 2 doors and it was 4 doors, so not sure. I mean, obviously it had the trim on it, so I guess it was a Safari. Now that was a '56 Nomad. And another '56 Nomad.
That one was probably, I don't really know, I guess.
On the snubbers. Yes, indeed. Stock Kaiser. So we have a Ford retractable coming that with the retractable roof in process of going down. Well, actually, he's just got his trunk open. That's where the top goes, and that's the first step. The trunk opens, and then the top, which is in two pieces, folds and goes into the trunk. So if you put the top down, you have virtually no trunk. There's a small, I don't know, maybe a 3x3 box in the center of the trunk that you can put things in with the top down. Doesn't give you a lot of room though. Maybe 2 small suitcases. I will look for it in the show tomorrow and point that out. BMW's first mass-produced car that came to the U.S. Perfect. That was a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me. I saw that other car.
Yeah, he got sideways.
Did you hear me scream?
No.
That...
Oh, when I almost got run over? Yeah, no. I almost screamed. I was too busy trying to save my life.
I gotta go now and go to the bathroom. I seen that. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that was too close for comfort. The hydraulic car is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't bounce that forward like that? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car.
What's your recipe?
They didn't do this show at all for 2 years.